And topic number 4 today comes to us from Madrid, from Quebec, Canada. Ooh, right on, Canada again. Madrid writes, "Hello, Cody. I hope you are well. I was wondering, what do you think about Summer McIntosh? Do you think she will be the next Michael Phelps, possibly the Canadian female version? She's already achieved such great things for her age, like going to the Olympics at the age of 14 and being the youngest woman ever to go under 4 minutes in the 400 freestyle. By the way, keep up the great work. I love the content." All right. Thank you, Madrid, for that question. And yes, Summer McIntosh. Summer McIntosh is a stud. I mean, her rise is pretty amazing, and it is very, very exciting to see how well she did this past summer at the 2022 Budapest World Championships. She won gold in the 200 fly, she won gold in the 400 medley, silver in the 400 freestyle to Cody Ledecky, and she's already one of the fastest swimmers ever. Your question, can Summer become the next Michael Phelps? Maybe the female Canadian version of it. I don't like the comparison to the greatest of all time. I know that this is a common thing that we as fans do, that we as spectators do, is automatically want to compare them to the greatest of all time. I don't think that's a fair comparison. However, just to humor you a little bit, she is off on the right start. Michael Phelps made his first Olympic team in 2000, the Sydney Olympics, at age 15. Summer has now made her first Olympics at 14, and she's already one of the best on the planet. So she is on track. So is it possible that Summer could become the next most decorated Olympian of all time? It's possible because, in order to be someone like a Michael Phelps in the category of the greatest of all time of the elites, you have to be good young. And so she's starting off strong. And I'm very excited to see how much faster she can get. That's really the question, right? How much of the gap between her and Cody Ledecky can she get? We've already seen her dominate the 2 fly. We've already seen her dominate the 400 IM. But there is good competition, and there are other women in those events that could challenge her. I'm not saying it's a runaway train for the next 2 years leading into Paris. But obviously she is the front runner right now, coming off of winning gold this summer. So we will see. I don't think it's ever fair to look at, let me give you an example. I remember when Michael Andrew was on his come up, there was a constant comparison of Michael Andrew to Michael Phelps. Understandably so, because Michael Andrew here in the United States was breaking legitimately every single national age group record. 11, 12 records, all of them. 13, 14 age group records, all of them. 15, 16 age group records, like all of them. Anything that was a 200 and below, he was breaking it. And so people were saying, this kid's the next Phelps. And I don't think that's a fair comparison. I don't like putting expectations that are so high on people. It's okay for us as fans to put expectations on the athletes that we love. That's a part of fandom. That's a part of sports. A part of sports is having expectations and then speculating about them in a fun way. We're obviously going to do that. We are going to talk about Summer McIntosh and other elite athletes as we lead into the 2024 Olympics. Duh. However, putting that kind of expectation on someone, I don't think is good for anyone. I don't think it's good for fans because most of the time you're probably going to be let down because someone like a Michael Phelps is more than a once in a generation type of athlete. And also it's really not fair to those athletes. Like the comparison of Caleb Dressel to the Michael Phelps, it's going to happen because it's nature and it's what we do in sports, but they're just such different athletes, and it disappoints me when I hear someone say something like, he is amazing, but he only won 5 gold medals. It's like, that's how many people have ever won more than 1 gold medal at Olympics? It's so astronomically rare. And for someone like Summer to be on track to potentially win multiple Olympic medals, maybe multiple Olympic golds at the next Olympics, she already is one of the greats, being this young, this fast. How much better can she get? Can she really etch her way into like the Mount Rushmore of female Olympians, right? Can she get there? I would go ahead and say that the closest thing to, in the female category, it's probably Natalie Coughlin. Natalie Coughlin, I believe, had 12 Olympic medals, and she won 6 medals at the 2008 Beijing Games. That gets a little overshadowed because Michael won 8 golds, but I believe she won 6 medals in one games. And even in the Athens Games in 2004, she won 4 or 5 medals at that games as well. So, you know, it's more like, can she be the next Natalie Coughlin winning that many medals, or look at what Katie Ledecky has done. I don't know, but you know, the honest thing is, we're all really psyched to see how fast she goes. How much faster can she get? You know, what is her range of events? I mean, 400 IM, 200 butterfly, 400 freestyle. What else can she add to her slate? What will her Olympic lineup look like in terms of events when we get closer to Paris? What will next summer's World Championships? So there's a lot here to speculate about. There's a lot here to be excited about. I'm excited to watch her swim, but I don't like those comparisons because all those things. So thank you so much for that question, Madrid. If you enjoyed this clip, please hit that subscribe button. Full episodes of The Cody Miller Show air every Monday morning, uninterrupted. I'll see you all there. Thanks.